Three, two, one, go.
Yo, what's good, Meat Boys? Kicking off UFC Vegas 31. It's another absolute banger, but real quick, shout out to Sean McLeod, Primal Mind, Ol Kai, and of course the homie Hugo. Best in the business, and don't forget to tip. Fighting out of Waldendorf, Germany, though, we got Khalid Taha taking on the fighter from Kazakhstan, Sergey Morozov. Both these bantamweights are looking to rebound off of recent defeats. Taha is 13-3, coming in off a recent loss to Raoni Barcelos, but before that, he did have a nice win over Boston Salmon, probably the best name in the UFC, and that was an early stoppage TKO, serious bantamweight power coming from Taha, so it was a little surprising to see those next couple results and to see him really struggle against Raoni Barcelos, but Barcelos is a tough bantamweight fighter in his own right. Coming in though against Sergey Morozov, and Morozov is a decent dog in this one. The Kazakhstan fighter just lost recently to Umar Nurmagomedov, and obviously no shame in ever losing to someone with that last name. And before that, though, he had a nice 5-fight win streak, and his only prior loss before that was to Mavzar Evloev. So we know that the 16-5 Kazakhstan fighter Sergey Morozov is a serious fighter. He's a tough dude and only really loses to the best. So what are your thoughts on this bantamweight beef? We noticed that Khalid Taha is a -162 favorite. Morozov's +132. Who are you going with?
Yeah, I like this fight. I like that the Kazakhstan brother is the underdog because that's who I'm going with. I think people are sleeping on him. I think he's gonna get it done. Seems Tapology is with me on this one, but the odds makers are not. Can't wait for this fight. Absolute nice little brawl to start it all off. Uh, it seems I don't know either I'm the casual or the odds makers need to get a new bookie.
It does seem like the odds makers are kind of sleeping on Morozov, right? I mean, that last fight against Umar Nurmagomedov, Nurmagomedov was like a -400 favorite in that one, and it still took him almost 2 rounds, almost two complete rounds to take out Morozov. And Morozov, he did lose the fight decisively, but he had some moments in the fight where you could tell that this guy's here to bang. He was unafraid of the moment. He just happened to face off against someone who was at that moment a better fighter. So we'll see if the Warrior is just as good as Nurmagomedov. I tend to think he's not, and I'm with you 100%. I'm rolling with Meaty Morozov. I like the underdog value, and if you look over at Tapology, 57% is rolling with the Kazakhstan fighter. Most of it is by decision, but there's a slight sliver of brown for that KO. Do you think that he's going to get a finish in this one, or is a decision for Morozov imminent?
I think this is a decision fight. I don't really see either one of these guys knocking each other out or submitting. I think it's gonna be a nice brawl. I just don't see them having the power. Both these guys are real tough. So yeah, I think this is going the distance all the way with Borat, Kazakhstan.
With you all the way, this should definitely be a banger and potentially a juicy meat value steak. So we're both going with Sergey Morozov, the dog, in this one. Make sure to check out the other vids for UFC Vegas 31, and definitely don't miss the parlay fillet.